Hello everyone! Today we're gonna dive into the topic what happened when a reverse 1031 exchange failed. Understand this is important because you want to know all the possible scenario if you can ahead of time before you even get into the reverse 1031 exchange. We want to understand the consequence of a failed reverse exchange. First, let's clarify what we meant by a failed reverse 1031 exchange. A reverse 1031 exchange can fail if you are unable to sell your relinquished property within the 180-day time frame mandated by the IRS. This time frame is important to ensure that the exchange qualifies for tax deferral benefits. What happens if you don't meet the deadline? When a reverse exchange fails, the real estate holding agreement we established will state that at the end of the 180 days, the property held by our exchange accommodation title holder will be transferred back to you. Essentially, you will end up owning both the relinquished property and the replacement property. Implication of owning both properties. Now, you might be wondering what is the tax implication of for owning both properties. It is important to note that a failed reverse exchange is not a tax recognition transaction. This means you will not immediately face capital gain taxes simply because the exchange failed. Instead, you just end up with more real estate than you initially planned to have. While this might seem like a setback, it doesn't necessarily have to be. Owning additional property can sometimes offer new opportunities for investment or redevelopment. However, it also means that you have more assets to manage and possibly more debt if loans were involved in purchasing the replacement property. To wrap up, a failed reverse 1031 exchange does not spell disaster like the deferred 1031, right? Because when the deferred 1031 exchange failed, you basically end up owning the capital gain tax on the properties that you sold. But this one, you're just owning more properties and you might be involved with the debt, the obligation when you purchase that new property. While it results in you owning both the relinquished and the replacement property, it does not trigger immediate tax consequences. It is essential, however, to have a clear strategy and professional support to manage this scenario effectively. With that, let's move on to the next video.